Our fight against an invisible enemy has turned life in America upside down.
The outbreak spreading across the U.S.
The anticipation of what may happen has us not just cold, but frozen.
Hey everyone, this is Emmy.
And I'm Nick. Welcome to our Quarantine-cation. Welcome to Quarantine-cation, where we talk about how we're getting through 2020.
I'm Emmy.
And I'm Nick.
And this is Quarantine-cation. And look we're at my apartment.
Yeah, welcome to Emmy's apartment.
Does it look cozy?
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening, does it feel cozy?
So Emmy lives right next to a highway, so you're going to, or I guess, overpass?
Yes.
So you're going to hear background car noise.
Yep, it happens. But I'm kind of, I'm used to it, and when it's time for things to be quiet, I forget that I have all this noise, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, Emmy, so I had something I wanted to surprise you on Quarantine-cation. Okay, so one thing I don't normally do is I have this other podcast called The Commonwealth, and I try to book as big of name people as possible. And I don't like talking about the interview before it's recorded, just in case something backs out or whatever. But I got a verbal commitment via a DM slide that Win Wiley agreed to an interview. So I'm going to meet up with him in a couple weeks. And it got me thinking that it would be fun to have you start sitting in on interviews with me for certain people. So I know because you teach all day, the biggest component is the time of the interview, but would you be down to sit in on interviews, have a little Quarantine-cation Commonwealth recap,
a little
or mix,
recap, a little mix, yeah, a little
mixedy mix.
You keep saying mix when I'm trying to say a word, so that's the only thing in my mind is the word mix.
Yeah, what word were you going for?
I don't even remember. Mix? Yes, I would love it.
Heck yes.
I'd love to do a little mix with you.
Okay, perfect.
You know Win Wiley took my senior photos.
I did know that, and you also took a class by Win Wiley?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I took a photography class by Win Wiley, and it was awesome. I think it was more motivational than anything else, but I met a lot of cool people, and a lot of people that I met through it are still doing photography. But yeah, I haven't seen them in a while, so that will be exciting, especially since Patagonia blew up.
Yes, yeah, that's who I contacted him by direct messaging the Patagonia account, and so Win Wiley performs as a drag queen, and his drag persona is Patagonia, and is one of the most known drag personas on social media, at least. It's
definitely blown up, and I'd say that Win takes on a lot of different, good things. He takes on a lot of good things with the Patagonia account. So
most definitely. So I'm excited to talk to him about it, and Emmy will be there. So stay tuned in a couple weeks.
I'm excited. And I'm excited that you're excited. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I love that.
I love that too.
Thanks for wanting me to be there.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a good thing. And then it'll break the ice a little.
Yeah, and I think for certain interviews, it'll you being there will amplify it. For sure.
The Commonwealth has been needing me. Okay, well, I guess you tell me something about your week.
Last week?
Tell me something good about your last week. We just had Thanksgiving.
We live in Nebraska, and Nebraska sports teams, the Nebraska football team has not been great over the last decade. However, our basketball team's good, and we're winning, so I'm going to turn Emmy into a basketball fan.
You keep nexing me.
Yeah?
You just my hands. If you want to hold my hand, you can hold my hand. Yes, we watched lots of sports this week.
Yeah.
You always say that you like it when you watch me watch sports. Why is that?
Because you are not a sports girl at all. You did show choir and things going up.
What is that supposed to mean?
And you cheered, and you didn't really. You're not a sports person.
Yeah,
is what I'm
but
saying.
I just cheered.
Yeah,
I cheered on sports.
Yes. However, when you get like invested into a sporting event, I just find it entertaining. I think it's funny.
What's the most entertaining part?
When you like get invested in the game is my like, because like you normally don't care whatever or yeah.
What do you mean?
You normally don't care whatsoever
About the sports?
about sports
about
or whatever.
life?
About sports. But when you get invested in the game, it's just funny.
I think I do a really good job of being a cheerleader.
Yes, you do.
Nick will always point out when I like yell at the TV because I get so excited or I just start shouting something when the sports are on. So.
Okay, you tell me something good.
Oh, I was just talking about last week. We haven't got to the tell me something good part yet.
Oh, you just told me to tell me something good.
I said tell me something about this week.
Oh.
It's okay. We can mix it. Tell you something good.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had a whole long time to prepare. Something good. I just really appreciate that I have you. And
really?
And I know this is gonna sound cheesy, but I do. Right, this week my something good is truly you.
Thank you so
and
much.
your family, and my family.
Damn, we're gonna get some ghost adventure on camera.
No, not a ghost. Not everything is a ghost. See, this is why I have issues when it comes to ghosts. Because that kind of stuff happens to me.
It's just a light shortage. The light just flickered very drastically for anyone listening. But it was just like Emmy lives in an old apartment building, and it was just.
I have an apartment ghost. Anyway, I just have been really reflecting on like how important my friends and family are this week. Much more than like it sounds cheesy because Thanksgiving was this last week, but I don't know. I just really am feeling thankful for like the people in my life.
That is a good thing to do.
I think so. I'm just like I just want to hug everybody and. Again, I know it sounds cheesy, but times are tough. Mm-hmm. So is your something good Husker sports?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought we were doing.
That's okay.
Emmy, read us out.
Thank you for listening to Quarantinecation. You can subscribe and you can...
We release episodes every Thursday, except if it's on Thanksgiving. So stay tuned for next week.
Stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.